What is going on, guys? It's your boy Ben. I am the Casual Fish Keeper. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are wondering, Ben, why you call the Casual Fish Keeper instead of BH Aquatics like it used to be? Well, for those of you who have been subscribed to my channel for like the past, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks, you completely understand. I don't think I really need to explain that. Yeah, I went on vacation. It was nice, calming. You guys don't want to hear about that, though. It doesn't matter. About this, never mind. So as you saw in the title, today's all about everything 3 weeks later or 4 weeks later. I just looked at YouTube Studio to see how long it's actually been since the last video. It was my community, or my new community fish tank. That was a long time ago. That community fish tank's doing super well right now. I can't wait to show you guys. As you can see, though, we're outside. I gotta stop talking. We got the tubs right behind me here. 2 30-gallon tubs. I don't know if you noticed, but this tub here, it's only filled up about halfway. So that means it's about like 15 gallons. The reason behind that is just because I was noticing that with a full 30-gallon like max of the tub and having only 9 shrimp in here, I was like, we're really not getting that much breeding action. So by lowering the water, lowering the volume of water in the tub, I'm allowing the shrimp to be closer to one another, and my experiment is to see whether or not that benefits them and helps them to breed more for the rest of the summer. Anyways, I'm gonna flip this camera around so I can show you guys more in-depth stuff. As you can see, though, this is the shrimp tub we're looking at right now. Duckweed has taken off. I remember I didn't do anything. I haven't even touched this. When I went on vacation, obviously I did my feeding of the guppy tub, and I put a little food in here just so that there's extra nitrates and nitrites that these the plants in here can feed off of. It looks like a very healthy tub. I mean, I bought one of those things, water hyacinths. Now we have 4. I just put a little bit of duckweed in. If you guys remember from a few videos back, like maybe 2 months ago, right at the beginning of summer, I put in just like a little tiny cap of duckweed about this big, and now look at it. I mean, it's not a ton compared to the guppy tub, but it is quite a bit. Here's a 10-gallon tank here. I actually had 2 10-gallon tanks that I was trying to see if I had any successful breeding with little baby shrimp. So when I siphoned half the water out of this tub, I siphoned it into these 2 10-gallons just to see if I would be able to siphon out any of the little babies. I didn't get any, so I was kind of surprised. That's why I lowered it. Hopefully it works a little bit better now. Sorry, my camera is a little, I'm not really getting some super high quality shots here, but yeah. Not that that matters. We're gonna move on. You guys saw my video of starting a weed farm. Yeah, this duckweed has been in here, in these 4 buckets here for a while, completely untouched. They've grown a little bit, but really not nearly as much as the guppy tub over here. Obviously, those of you who know about guppies, they give off so much nutrients. I mean, it's excellent. I was able to empty all of the duckweed out of this tub, and it's all still grown back, and now there's just this little feeding hole here. If I zoom in, you can actually see little fry at the top here. I put 40 guppies in here. Of the 40, only 1 has died in the past 2 months. As you can see, there's tons of babies right up at the top. I think once I empty this tub, the sun evaporates some of the water, then the rain puts it back in. I mean, this is a self-sufficient tub right here. I only feed it twice a week. Other than that, all the fish eat all the good bacteria in there. And overall, since I've only had 1 dead and so many babies at the top, I definitely can tell you that this tub's doing really, really well. I can't wait to take it all down and look at what we actually have by the end of the summer. So a quick transition here, guys. I'm now down in the fish room. Unfortunately, because of some recent coronavirus type events that we've had in our town, where nobody's really sure if they've had the virus or not, or if they have it currently. I haven't really been able to get the help that I need to do the 150-gallon stuff, so this project with the monster fish tank has kind of stopped momentarily. Obviously, Stormbreaker, my Giardini arowana, he's out in the 110-gallon tub outside of the black tarp over here. I'm going to show you guys him in a couple of minutes. But because the 150-gallon monster tank project has halted, a lot of the other projects have halted in the fish room as well. Like, for instance, I've been trying to clean up here. I was soaking some of the filters and things that I had cleaned earlier on in some cleaning vinegar. Some people may be like, Ben, that's not safe. To be honest, I've never had a problem with it. I just don't recommend putting sponges in there. That's where you run into issues. But if you're doing like regular, like hard products, like heaters, filtering equipment, other than like the filtering sponges, I think you should be okay using cleaning vinegar. Other than that, I gotta just organize everything in general. You can see the community tank back there. Here, I'm gonna flip the camera just so I can show you guys. Looks awesome a couple weeks after. So, yeah, bear with me though. I know some of you guys are really crazy about, oh, Ben, you really need to clean your tanks. Remember, I've been on vacation, guys. This light's been on the whole time just because I've noticed that the light being on helps to stop aggression between certain fish like the barbs and the rainbow fish and stuff like that. So there is a little bit of algae on the front, but not too much. So again, sorry about the algae, and there's also a little bit of glare, but as you can see, the rainbows and the rosy barbs, they're so active. The Corridoras, they're super active as well. There's 8 Corridoras, 6 rosy barbs, and 2 adult male Parkinsoni rainbow fish. The Corridoras have absolutely grown so much in the past couple of weeks. I remember when I got them, they were literally only like this big, and now they're like a little bit. My hands don't really do it justice. If you guys go back to that fish tank video, the last video, my new community fish tank, you'll be able to see the difference. But otherwise, the tank's pretty healthy. The pothos is growing really well. I have some really cool moss that's growing on the wood up top. I did not plant that there. It's just growing on its own, so I find that really cool. Large leaf anubias. It's having some trouble growing just because I replanted it, but it's starting to grow a little bit over here, and it's got a new sprout over here. So overall, that's looking pretty good. I really enjoy looking at this tank, and feeding them is completely awesome. Here's my quarantine tank. Please don't judge me, guys. I know it's got to be cleaned. I'm gonna do that right after I stop this video. In this tank, that's all I have is 1 male Corridora and a rosy barb from the community tank that got stuck in the wood up here and tore a fin. I just didn't want him in the main community tank because I know rosy barbs, especially the males, they'll chase after the females. I didn't want any extra aggression on this female after her fin was torn, so I put her in the quarantine. She's still in there, and there's obviously some large leaf anubias that is just almost dead in there because I haven't really done anything with them since I've been gone on vacation for the past week. Yeah, what else is there? Here, let me take you guys outside for Stormbreaker. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, this is Stormbreaker's 110-gallon tub. Just realized after my vacation, the water's getting a little low, so I'm raising it up. So for those of you who are wondering, Ben, you better have a cover for this thing. I absolutely do. You can see Stormbreaker swimming around down there. He has absolutely gotten huge. If I took him out of this tub and put him into the 55-gallon tank, I would easily say that he's probably grown anywhere from 2 to 3 inches ever since I moved him into this tub, which makes sense because he's lived in a 55-gallon tank all his life, and then all of a sudden he was moved into 110, double the size. It's almost guaranteed that he's going to put some size on. You really gotta have him here. Let me try and get him to move over into the light with the water here. Here he comes. He's absolutely a beautiful fish. It's awesome when it comes to feeding. This light here that I use, the 55-gallon light that I have over my 55-gallon community tank. So you're thinking, Ben, how do you How do you do that? If you use it for your 55-gallon tank, well, when this light is not on the community tank during the night, it's on Stormbreaker's tank. Just like when it's not on Stormbreaker's tank, it's on. So I switch them off day and night, basically. And yeah. Stormbreaker also knows that typically when the light comes on, it's time for feeding. So he's always ready. So once I get this filled up, I'm definitely going to show you guys, because he eats 8 superworms. I know some people are going to be like, 8 superworms? Yeah. He eats 8 superworms every week. So, and it's typically in 1 serving. So that's definitely going to go up more and more as he grows bigger and bigger. So at full size, I think that meal could easily get up to 16 mealworms, which would be 8 mealworm, portions twice a week. Not really sure though. He's starting to become, as he gets bigger and bigger, more and more expensive pet to keep healthy. So yeah, stand by. I know what you guys are thinking. You're like, oh, we got to see his face again. That means he's going to talk more. Well, unfortunately, I did take a clip of me feeding Stormbreaker, but not only did I run out of superworms, but he just wasn't going after them. Typically what he'll do is he'll wait until the light turns off the next day and then go after them. It's past me, but sometimes he will come after them in the light, so I don't really know. Sorry about that, guys. If any of you were looking forward to it, I'll definitely make sure to come out with a video where I feed this guy, because I mean he's getting bigger and he'll eat more, and I'm sure the variety of what he'll eat also has grown. So I'd love to do a video like that for you. Anyways, guys, I know this was right off the cuff, but then again, it's the Casual Fish Keeper. What can I say? That's what I do best. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. If so, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to my channel. If, you know, obviously doing fish the casual way is your type of thing. And without further ado, I will see you guys on Friday for an awesome Fun Friday video. Peace.